Hello, everyone. We're the Continuity Crew. I'm Will. That's Win. And today we're back with another episode of the Continuity Crew podcast. And finally, we're going to continue our DC rewrite and we're going to recast everybody.
This is part 3.
This would be part 3 of our DC recast. This is the rewrite. Third part of the rewrite. This is the recast, though. So we created all our new DCU universe. I guess that I just contradicted it. DC Cinematic Entertainment Universe. But so we're gonna recast the people because brand new. We're gonna go for it. So
where am I?
I don't know how you want to split this because I've got a few more characters than you do.
Yeah, you do.
So I
want to start with you.
Okay.
I'm curious what you have.
I'll go halfway down my list and then I'll pass it to you. So
Okay, cool.
Well, I'll start with one of the big 3. I'm gonna start with Superman.
Okay.
So any guesses? I'll
Superman. I don't really know if Idris Elba.
No, that would be good. Because we are getting a black Superman.
Wait, Michael B. Jordan.
No,
okay.
But no, I didn't go with a black Superman. I'm black Superman. But Matt Bomber or Bomber, he was casted as Superman at one point, but then they didn't use him. So, but he's also voiced Superman in one of the shitty animated Superman movies. I'll show you because
do I know him in any movies at all?
You should. That guy.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I
haven't seen him in anything, I don't think.
So, I really like the idea of him. He's just got the look. He's been in Magic Mike.
Oh, that's why?
In Time, The Normal Heart.
Yeah.
He's in Doom Patrol.
Huh.
He's Negative Man. I knew he was in something. But yeah, so really liked how he looked, and he had been cast and voiced him before. He's just got the look to be a Superman, so I was like, why not? And then I guess I'm going to save my Batmans because I have multiple Batmans. So if you go watch our rewrites, I had multiple Batmans because I did a Batman Spider-Verse type deal. Don't shake your head. It's cool. But I'll go with Wonder Woman. Do you remember what I did for this one? Because you guessed.
Leah Seydoux.
Yes.
Yeah.
I went with Leah Seydoux because she's French, but she's got an accent.
To say she's hot.
And she's very hot. And we've seen her in a few things recently. So
yeah, that's
I was
it.
I was kind of sold there. I really threw this together in 5 minutes, but I think she'd be good. I do. I don't know. Any thoughts you have, please?
Are you gonna give her a blonde? Is still blonde, or are you gonna go with a brunette?
It would be a dirty blonde, I think.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to go
dirty
a
blonde Diana. Wow.
I wouldn't want to do a dark brunette because I don't feel like that would really fit her like gal's hair. So I thought we'd keep it.
I don't know. I'm still confused about the whole Amazonia thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in Patty Jenkins or Zack Snyder's, it was mixed of blonde, mixed with white people,
yeah.
and then mixed with
though it's just a bunch of they're just badass women. I don't know.
I know. I just really get there's also black women in there. So
I wonder. Well, it's not a fucking pure race, man. I don't know.
I mean, it's Amazon. You know.
Well,
there are Amazon women. Those are a real thing.
Yes, but the whole thing was in the comics is Zeus puts them there and creates them or whatever. So just
they're like little godlings.
Blue Beetle was. I'll go down for my list. Any guesses? I mean,
I don't really have a guess. Is it the?
So he is Hispanic.
Huh. I don't know.
I went with Anthony Ramos, guy from In the Heights.
Wow, that's weird.
Something about it. I remember, I think when I was watching In the Heights, I was like, he'd kind of be a good Blue Beetle. He's a little old, honestly, to play Blue Beetle, but he looks young.
I had him in a different type of recast.
Yeah,
a live action version of Invincible. It would be him.
That would be good.
That's the person I kept thinking about. I don't know why, but when we saw him on In the Heights, I was like, yeah, this guy has superhero vibes.
He kind of does.
Yeah.
And the kid they have casted for Blue Beetle, I don't think he's been in anything because they are doing a live action Blue Beetle, but I liked it. So another one, I'm just keep going down the list. Supergirl.
I don't remember your Supergirl.
I did.
You didn't. I don't think you told me.
Oh yeah, I saved it. So she's in a Marvel movie.
Scarlett Johansson.
No, she's blonde.
Oh, Brie Larson.
Yeah, Brie Larson. So I'm like, she's already done Captain Marvel and is like, she's kind of got the preppiness that I feel like Supergirl should have. And
I went the opposite direction.
Yeah.
For Supergirl.
Well. Oh well.
I went with like the original comic book style of Supergirl, where she was like badass. But I also wanted her to age up a little bit.
Okay.
I think it's a little cringe that she's younger.
Okay.
I just think it doesn't seem like it matters in the movies.
Yeah, I was kind of basing that, I feel like, from the Injustice games, where she's kind of like almost a do-gooder type deal, and I feel like Brie Larson could pull
And I
that
don't
off.
really like the way they did it with the Supergirl TV show, because she was like
yeah.
preppy and she was like, she didn't have that strong morale.
Yeah,
that, like,
also
Supergirl
that
had.
show just sucks. So
Yeah, that show really sucked. They really made her into this. Like indie kid, vibey, rich kid, white girl style. So,
but I'm gonna do two more. So I've got Booster Gold. So funny, kind of quippy guy.
Yeah.
Who you got any guesses?
Mm-mm.
So I went
Paul Rudd.
That would be good, actually. That's kind of better than what I've got, because I could see that. Hey, that's the sexiest man alive.
Yeah, 2021.
But I have Ryan Gosling.
Oh wow.
Or Ryan Reynolds. I was like, one of the Ryans. I feel like they could both pull it off.
I can see Gosling.
Gosling's too almost.
Reynolds taking it.
Reynolds is like too on the nose for me for some reason. So I was like, if they could like become one person, that'd be great. Because like. That's who I kind of see as Booster Gold. I
don't know if Gosling would be that kind.
I don't know.
He's taking more serious roles now.
Yeah, that he has, and that's why I know he can be funny. Because like, what's the one? It's not Love and Other Drugs. It's
Love, Drugs, and Love, Drugs. No.
It's one of those. It's something like that.
It's the one with Steve Carell.
Yes,
yeah, that one's funny.
I was like, he could do it. And like Booster Gold, I see as like a pretty boy, and everybody loves them. So, and then I have Green Lantern before I pass it on to you.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yes. No.
Wait, did you go with John Jones?
I did both. I have a Hal Jordan and a John Jones. So
okay, I can see Ryan Gosling being Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, that would be he would be a good Hal Jordan. So for it's Jon Stewart, not John Jones.
Jon Stewart.
Jon Stewart, I did Idris Elba. I just felt like
wow. That's a big leap.
It's just an obvious pick.
Yeah.
And then for my Hal Jordan, I picked Scott Eastwood, Clint Eastwood's son.
Yeah.
I don't think he's in enough stuff, and I thought, why not? And
I totally thought you were gonna go with the Get Out guy for Jon Stewart.
Oh, Daniel LaCuya.
Yeah, I thought
that would be good too. I don't know.
That.
I could see him being a different superhero. I could see him as a Black Lightning. That'd be kind of cool.
I feel like that'd be Lakeith.
Yeah. Oh man, I want Lakeith in it.
Or another Jon Stewart would be
and then I was trying to think of one. What's his name? Like Guy Rayner or something. The redheaded one. Green Lantern. I couldn't think of one though. I guess Will Poehler would be a good one. But
who was that in The Harder They Fall? The lead.
He would be good.
Yeah.
God, what's his name?
Jon Stewart. He would be
Kang.
Jon Stewart. Kang, yeah.
Kang guy. Yeah.
Kang guy.
I'm gonna look it up, but I'll pass it to you.
Oh, you want? Okay, all right.
I've still got half a list, so actually, and it's a big chunk. So go for it.
Oh yeah, his is longer than mine. That's what she said. Yeah, my rewrite is kind of more
Jonathan
focused.
Majors.
Jonathan Majors. My rewrite is kind of focused more on like character building. And
yes, he's
character study basically, and I really wanted to get a grasp of who could really pull these off, and you're probably gonna be very surprised by a couple of these.
I'm excited. I mean, I've been really excited about this. Once I got mine made, I was like, I'm excited to hear wins because
So I have two.
I liked his ideas more than mine because mine were I was just trying to get a whole universe
Yeah.
while he was doing more like character stories, which we went 2 different routes. So it's good. Go for it.
Yeah,
Though.
it's more content.
Yes.
So I have two. So I have like the main cast and then additional.
Okay, yes.
So I can.
Are you
also
gonna
split
do-
this in two?
Yeah, if you want to split this in two, that's go for it.
All right, I'm gonna start. This is a short list. I didn't really do much. First and foremost, Superman.
Okay.
Who do you think it is?
Henry Cavill. No.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
he's just so good. Like
I like. Okay, so here's something that I've grown to like about Henry Cavill in The Witcher.
it's not really a recast.
It's not really a recast.
No, but
it is a different take on him.
I will vouch for you because we don't know if he's still Superman.
Yeah, that's true. And also, like in The Witcher, you know, like he had this like really moody kind of
yeah.
feel. So
I'm
I was like,
remembering yours. Yeah, like
yeah, like that Superman with a beard.
that. Ooh,
Like the
yeah.
death of Superman after. Yeah, I really like that look, and I really like that part of the story of Superman because that's one that nobody really likes to talk about, or nobody really knows about. So I wanted to go there. I just want Henry Cavill to do his best and like be more. And I put him up against someone too, like a Lois Lane, that could pull off a Lois Lane. So
Not an Amy Adams.
not an Amy Adams. They don't have chemistry. So
They
I
don't.
I took him out. I put someone
He
in
got in
who's
the bathtub, bro.
I don't give a shit. That was the only time we saw them connect with anything. They barely connected.
Barely.
Yeah.
Barely. Like, I'll agree to that, man. I mean,
I have multiple casts for this next one.
okay.
It's Wonder Woman. I have multiple. I'm pretending this is before anything has come out about them or anything like
Okay.
that. So this one, probably I've mentioned this to you before,
Mhm.
but one is Regina Carano.
Okay.
I like the fact that she can fight.
Mm-hmm.
She has that build, and Wonder Woman doesn't really need to be like slim or anything like that.
Yeah.
She just had. I like the fact that she had a fighting stance. So Regina Carano, she would be a great kind of fighting Wonder Woman.
That's a Mandalorian chick, right?
Yeah, Mandalorian.
Because she's
got
canceled.
canceled,
She's
yeah.
canceled though.
but this is like around.
But no.
before 2018.
Yeah. This is before she got canceled. I do like that though.
Another one would be Angelina Jolie. That's kind of a good women, girls power kind of.
Sell some tickets.
Yeah, it would sell some tickets. And Angelina Jolie, I don't think she's taken a superhero role besides
Now.
Raiders. No, not Raiders. What
Well,
is that movie?
Eternals.
Tomb Raider.
Eternals.
Tomb Raider and Eternals. Yeah, I know. But Angelina Jolie, I think she could
I
fit
agreed
in. And
100%.
she's pretty good at accents.
That
too,
would have
so.
been cool. Like early 2000s to get like an Angelina
Yeah.
Jolie like right after she had done Tomb Raider. That would have been
Yeah.
really cool because like I mean not everybody loved Tomb Raider, but she fit the role perfectly, and I feel like she fit that really well too. So
Regina Carano is kind of more of the kind of blue suit Wonder Woman.
okay,
That's a type, and then Angelina Jolie is like what Gal Gadot wore
Okay.
in the first movie. So yeah, Angelina Jolie, and then another one is Halle Berry. Just wanted to diversify, wanted to see what that was gonna be like.
I like it.
The mascara, we don't know where it is. We don't know where it's from. It's assumed it's an Amazonian, so
Could be.
It's funny
I
'cause at the
think
beginning
actually like they just had their first black Wonder Woman, or she's called something else, but she is Wonder
Yeah.
Woman
Would you like
in the
that?
comics, so that's cool.
yeah, it'd be cool to see Halle Berry. I know she can fight. I mean, you watch her in John Wick. She's pretty good with guns. I know Wonder Woman doesn't do that, but still.
She's got the whip.
And this one is a safe one. So Gal Gadot,
Just bring her back.
just bring her back.
Yeah, because I do like what you did with yours, and like just bringing the people back for even mine too. Like keeping the same would be great, but again,
Yeah.
like
The only problem was really she needed to act better.
yeah,
the direction needs to be
gotten
better.
She's gotten better. I mean, I feel like I agree, but I feel like
She's still a little stiff.
we can blame that a little. And speaking of just stiff, I feel like she kind of did better in Red Notice. We didn't mention that, and she was having more fun.
She was having fun. Yeah, I guess that's one way to say it.
But I mean, it still wasn't great. I mean, go watch
Yeah.
our Red Notice thing or subscribe, however these come out. So
This next one, this one's coming out already, but I did make a few changes, or just a couple. So Batman,
okay,
that's the one that everyone's kind of just like, okay, we'll see what Robert Pattinson's like. So
Mhm.
I did have him in the list, and I did have him as like, oh yeah, this Batman will be a part of my universe.
Yeah, because I think you had mentioned that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And another one would be Jake Gyllenhaal. Because
So go ahead. I'll let you go. But
Jake Gyllenhaal, because I feel like he could pull it off. That the cynicalness and that billionaire attitude, and that just like I don't think we've seen him in like a billionaire status type character. So
I'm trying to think because I've seen all his movies.
what is that one? Word?
He's got some, but like so this might surprise you. I like disagree with that 100%.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
Like I love Jake Gyllenhaal, but I don't see him as a Batman, and I don't know. I feel like if they gave him the right look, I think I'm just thinking too much of how he looks, but I mean, I could see it, and I mean, if you told me Robert Pattinson was going to be Batman, but
I didn't see that either.
so like, but now that we see it, it's like, oh, okay. So now it's completely, but I'm telling you, we need Jake Gyllenhaal as a Joker. That would be so good.
I have a different Jake. I have a different Joker for this. Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal. That was just a person that just keep coming up.
I like it. I do have Jake Gyllenhaal casted in mind, so we'll get to it though.
Next up, Martian Manhunter.
Okay.
What do you think it is?
Did you just bring animated guy?
No, I would love to. I should have done that.
Go for it though.
But he's in consideration. I'll consider that one because that's not actually bad. I completely forgot about it. Mahershala Ali.
That's good.
Yeah, I feel like he could really bring.
Oh
that.
yeah. I like that because I like and I know like he is green, but they could also do like prosthetics, and like he's kind of, I see Martian Manhunter as kind of like a slim guy.
Yeah.
And he's got that look. So
he's got the voice. He's got that kind of subtle acting, you know, where he's just like, it could be dramatic,
and he can be very stoic and
and or Idris Elba. That one's just kind of another safe route to take.
Yeah, and I feel like Idris Elba could play almost any of the black superheroes.
Yeah. Like
he's just good, and he's got that kind of charisma to play a superhero. And so, but he's a villain in the DC. So
yeah. Martian Manhunter in this universe is supposed to be like a soldier, royal kind of guy. So that's why I had like Idris Elba could like fight, and Mahershala Ali could he could fight, but he does have that he does have that voice that's very encompassing, or not encompassing. What word am I thinking of? He's there.
Yeah,
he's present.
And then I don't know if you remember because I did tell you that one, my Martian Manhunter, but we'll save.
Oh yeah, you did.
We'll save.
This last one is the Flash.
Okay.
Who do you think it is?
Probably
guess it.
Tobey Maguire.
Close.
Is it Andrew Garfield?
Yeah, Andrew Garfield.
That's mine.
Really? Yeah. Andrew Garfield. I think he's great
perfect.
Cast. Yeah.
I think he's something about how he did Spider-Man, and like he's got kind of that nerdiness, but he
just looked way too old in Spider-Man.
Yes, and he could be that we were thinking the same.
Yeah.
But that spoiled mine kind of, but no, Andrew Garfield.
But that's my last one. So
that's why I guessed. I was like, I can't say mine.
Yeah.
So, but I got close.
Tobey Maguire is not bad, but I do like the charisma that Andrew Garfield brings, and I do like the fact that he's like nervous, and I like that he gets like really, and then he brightens up in like the proper moments. So.
Better than Ezra Miller.
That's true. Ezra Miller is just weird,
and like I'm not very confident in the Flash movie coming out, but it is what it is. So.
I do have an additional, but I'll save that for
we'll
later.
save it. So what I think we should do, I have some characters that I don't necessarily have casted. I have them in groups. So I think I'll do the rest of mine, you do yours, and then I think we should take the characters I don't have casted, and we'll talk like who do you think they'll play? Because they're in groups, and we can talk about the group. So moving on, These I do have set. They are a group, but the New Gods, they were a big basis of my story. They're like the big overarching villains. That's the first movie I have is the New Gods.
Yeah.
So my dark side, start with the big bad. Any guesses?
Is this someone we watched recently?
We have seen him recently.
The Rock.
No. I could see The Rock actually having kind of a good voice for dark side. But no, Javier Bardem.
Which one was that?
He was in Dune. He was the wise old
Yeah, I could see that.
Ferrum, whatever they were called in Dune. I've already
Ferrum,
something.
Old
Fremen.
Yeah.
But yeah, Javier Bardem as dark side. I had Ethan Hawke as the High Father. Is that his name? The king of the
I think you're right.
The New Gods. It's High Father. It's something Father.
So. Yeah.
I had Ethan Hawke as him, even though I'm pretty sure those guys are the same age. But I just think like he would be cool as like a king almost, and very stoic. Then I didn't really go too many. I honestly don't know many of the New Gods by name. I know what they look like more than anything.
Yeah.
But for Granny Goodness, she was in Snyder's Justice League. I had Angelina Jolie.
Wait, Granny Goodness?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you said she was in Zack Snyder's.
She was.
Oh, you're talking about. Okay, yeah, I get it.
But I had Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie. Wow.
She's kind of that stoicness of like your Wonder Woman, and like Angelina Jolie is still beautiful, but like she's a little older, and I feel like she could play like a Granny Goodness. And
I feel like what is that recent movie that we watched with Anthony Hopkins?
The Father.
The father and
Olivia Colman.
Yeah, I feel like
she
Olivia
would
Colman
be a good one too.
Yeah, I feel like she'd kill it.
So this one I kind of threw in as like I don't know who he'd play, but for some reason I want him to play this like godly figure of like a new god and like a villain. Jason Sudeikis. Why? I don't know, but like I just feel like he could be like. The villains always have like that comedy. He could be like a little jester. He could be a Desaad.
I was gonna say
now I want to think.
I was gonna say Brainiac.
Hey, that would be good.
That would be cool.
So I'll just teasing like towards my group things I was talking about. I just have a bunch of names for villains. So like that's what we can do, and we'll get to that.
Oh boy, here we go.
So my next one was The Flash, and I already said it. Andrew Garfield. I love that we both thought of that. So and then I have Hawkman and Hawkgirl. Or Hawkwoman.
This one's good. This one is.
So these are two actors we've seen in a movie recently, and they were married.
Okay. It's not John Krasinski and Emily Blunt, is it?
No, not in real life. Not in real life. In the movie. In the movie.
Dude, I don't know. In a movie together that were married?
Yes.
John Cena?
No, I don't think you would. It wasn't like a big plot point that they were married.
Yeah.
But for Hawkman, I have Oscar Isaac.
Okay.
And for Hawkgirl, I have Rebecca Ferguson.
Wow, I was close. I had Oscar Isaac. I was thinking Oscar Isaac and Jessica Chastain, but that was a show.
So yeah, I was actually thinking about Jessica Chastain, but and they both would actually be really good, but I imagine like Hawkgirl with like red hair and like one or the other could honestly work for that. But I honestly think Oscar Isaac would be a good Hawkman, and he's kind of got that something about his look. I like it. We just got like a little tease of Moon Knight today. I'm excited.
I didn't get to see it. I didn't watch it.
It's not enough to really. I'm not gonna like tell you to watch it.
Oscar Isaac has been killing it lately. I like.
He has. Except the card counter.
Yeah, that was.
I mean, he was good in it, but it was still like.
I think he was just bored. Wanted to do something after COVID.
Yeah. So Martian Manhunter. Winner already knows it, but I'll just go ahead and say it. Jeffrey Wright. I think he's just got that voice, and I think that's rubbing off from the Watcher.
Mm-hmm.
Mine would be like CG because I don't necessarily think he's got the look for it. But I think he's got the voice, and he'd be a cool. I would want him to kind of look how he does like in the animated series, like with the like oblong head and stuff. But yeah, Jeffrey Wright. And then this is a group, and we can talk and maybe split them up. But I have the Teen Titans, and I just have the Stranger Things kids.
Okay.
Because I feel like I don't know, they're a group of kids that people know, and like you could just cast them each off as one, and like, I mean, I could.
I don't know. I don't think I could see any of them fighting though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's the thing.
What's his name? Caleb McLaughlin. He might be Miles Morales.
Yeah, I could see that. I
think he got. That's a rumor.
There was another kid that I heard. He was in a Netflix movie recently.
Yes, I saw that too.
I don't remember.
But this is DC, so no Marvel. Just kidding. We need to bring the Marvel bucket back.
We do.
So we'll jump to yours and then we'll hop back.
Okay. All right. Okay. So these are the additional cast. These are kind of things that I literally just put it together just because I thought, hey, why not add a little bit of depth into this storyline. So I'm gonna do the chronological order again. So Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, stuff like that. Okay, so I'm gonna start with Superman. Lois Lane, who do you think it is?
Anne Hathaway.
Oh, I did think of her before, but no. I started with someone young.
Okay.
So I got Daisy Ridley.
That's pretty good.
We haven't seen her do much of anything.
After Star Wars, she kind of
she kind of just.
I mean, all of them did except Oscar Isaac.
Yeah, and Daisy Ridley, I thought she's young. She could have that kind of strong female character.
That,
yeah. So I'm down to see Daisy Ridley do a Lois Lane character. So
I like it.
I was gonna cast Jimmy Olsen, but I just couldn't think of anybody.
Yeah, Jimmy Olsen, like, he's kind of tough because I don't know.
He's had many different
iterations of himself. So, like, you could honestly pick whoever you want.
Tom Holland.
Well, honestly.
No, I don't know who Jimmy Olsen would be. I didn't think that far. I just kind of added him in here, and I was like, I'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
But today's later, so I can't figure it out.
Well.
Supergirl. Who do you think it is?
For Supergirl.
Yeah, this one is This one's a little different. This pass each other. Oh, also the reason why I had Daisy Ridley is because she's also British, so she kind of does have that feel, like almost like that same connection with Henry Cavill. So I thought, why not? But yeah,
I don't know. Supergirl, go for it.
Ana de Armas.
I like it.
She's tough. She has that young look.
It's like she reminds me of the girl they have casted, kind of.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever her name is. It's like Sasha Calle, I believe.
Something like that. But Ana de Armas, I saw her fighting in James Bond. I was like, yeah, I could see her do martial arts, or because like I feel like if it was Supergirl and she was fighting and she was this like tough exterior, I feel like she would probably just be doing like aerial fights and maybe a little bit of hand-to-hand combat. And I thought, Ana de Armas, she's small, she can fight. So,
I like it.
Wonder Woman, same actors actually. I didn't really change much of anybody. Anyone. Yeah, except for I you know how in mine I got rid of Ares. So yeah, that's probably the only actor that's left out. And also I want to remove the little group of people that she had with her when they were crossing France or whatever.
Oh, like the World War I stuff and like
there's you know how there was like a Native American and yeah those people hated them. They didn't need to be there, so
they didn't.
I'm gonna remove them. They were really trying hard to be like Captain America. Batman. Okay, so majority of the cast are the same, except for Jeffrey Wright.
Okay.
I remove him as Gordon, right? He's Gordon. I placed Woody Harrelson instead.
Okay, I like
just to loosen up a little bit.
Do you have since it's Batman, do you have a Robin in mind?
Not yet.
Okay.
I was kind of thinking like I'll try to keep it as much as the Batman that's coming
Yeah.
out. So we don't know if there's gonna be Robin or anything. And it
I
is
don't-
his second year.
Yeah,
So
I don't
doubt
think
it.
we'll have. Yeah.
Yeah.
We might have like a Grayson like tease or
Yeah,
something, but yeah.
But yeah, Woody Harrelson is the only thing I would change. But if I were to cast if I were to cast a Robin, I think Tom Holland could pull it off. But I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
I feel like Robin's like a hard character because, I mean, even like Dick Grayson is supposed to be kind of young. I mean, if
Yeah.
you went like a Damian Wayne, I guess, like his son,
Damian Wayne is such an annoying character.
he is, but he's supposed to be.
Yeah, I know.
He's a snotty little kid, so I could see Tom kind of doing that.
Yeah. But I would, if I had to take Damian
Maybe a Tim
Wayne.
Drake. I don't know.
If I had to take Damien though and change him as a character, I would probably make him less like arrogant.
But that's just like his.
But
kid.
not like I'm not talking about like because like the way they make him in the cartoons, he's like arrogant when he's talking.
Mm-hmm.
But the way he's acting
Like
is
his-
the way I would
yeah,
make him.
I
Arrogant.
got you.
I wouldn't like he would just go and fuck off. He'd not just say to Batman like, "But we should do this. We should kill them." So that's probably the only thing I would
Okay.
change about him. Martian Manhunter. So in the beginning of that story, I did say that there was gonna be two doctors,
Mm-hmm.
and he has a family.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of didn't want to cast the whole family because then I don't know. I just didn't feel like casting them because they would just die or something.
Yeah,
So the doctors, however, I did consider. Doctor number one is Lawrence Fishburne.
Okay.
I
I like that.
I feel like he could pull it off. I mean, after seeing him in Ant-Man,
Mm-hmm. Kind of this like
it's-
doctor
Yeah,
or like
yeah.
professor type dude.
yeah, and I really feel like he could, make Martian Manhunter into something.
Yeah.
So I really like that. And Doctor number two is Octavia Spencer.
I like it. I
Um,
was thinking like a Viola Davis for like
Yeah.
his like maybe his like family or
Yeah.
something.
That's also not bad.
Yeah.
I'd probably consider that one too. Or who's a girl from Black Panther? Not the love interest, but she was also in Walking Dead.
Denai Guerra? Denai, yeah.
Yeah, she would also be a pretty good Martian Manhunter
Mhm.
wife. She's tall, I think. Yeah, and she could pull off the bald look.
Hey, she got the sword and
That's true. She could also fight. So yeah, that's actually pretty good lineup right there. Lawrence Fishburne and Octavia Spencer, great actors.
it.
Why not?
Yeah.
The Flash. I kept the same Flash
Mhm.
except for Andrew Garfield and that Iris West from Zack Snyder.
from Snyder's. Okay.
I couldn't think of anybody else.
I will say I like the Flash show's not great, but I do like the Iris they have. She's a good Iris.
Yeah. She's I like that. I like that she's not just like helpless all the time.
Yeah.
You want me to go with my future stuff, or you want to continue yours?
I
I only literally have a couple.
Yeah, go for yours, and we'll wrap up with like naming these ones that I have left.
Okay. Future. Darkseid. Tom Hardy.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
Yeah. Tom Hardy has that presence,
Mm-hmm.
and he can be menacing.
He should do the Bane voice.
Oh no!
Bring it back.
Tom Hardy. He's buff. He could pull it off, even in mocap. I think he'd be cool. Or
Yeah, and I
Benedict
feel like he could-
Cumberbatch.
Oh, that's good too. They could both do a good voice because I mean he did that. That's what I think. Like Darkseid is that voice, and
Not just really him just standing, but it's his like not even being in the room and just hearing his voice
Like
is
that
just menacing
presence,
already. Yeah. So, Darkseid, Tom Hardy.
I like it. I do really like that. That's outside of what I've thought of. So yeah.
Because this next one is Joker.
Okay.
The reason being I casted this person is because I like the way the relationship they had in the movie The Lighthouse. Willem Dafoe
good. That is good.
and
I think-
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, I think Willem Dafoe's a great Joker. Him and Jake Gyllenhaal, like I feel like are two of the most fan casted for Joker. There is a rumor, actually. I don't know if you've seen this. The guy who was in Druig from Eternals. That he
was gonna
might
show up.
He might be a
Oh.
Joker in the Batman, which would be interesting. I don't
That's a
know if
conflict
I
of
like it, but I know he could do it because he's a He's done like what was The Killing of the Sacred Deer. He's a good like crazy
conflict of interest, man. He's in both movies.
He's a good crazy guy. So.
Yeah, I like the idea of having someone older than Robert Pattinson as a Joker, because then he could just outsmart him and just like push his buttons. Yeah. So and also I really like them in The Lighthouse.
Yeah, the good antagonism there. Like you already see it, so why not, right?
Yeah. The Joker.
I wouldn't be surprised just that we could. I don't know. DC doesn't really listen to like fan cast. Marvel does
sometimes, yeah.
But DC, they just kind of pick whoever. Like
whoever's cheapest, I guess.
Probably.
I'm sure Henry Cavill was cheaper at the time.
Yeah. Now he's big boy.
And they made a lot of money, so they hired Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
I had Casey Affleck for something, and I think it was
he would be a good like, I don't know, like a Flash villain, like Captain Cold, or like a Heat Wave, or I don't know, even like a Reverse Flash.
I had him as Flash at one point, and I just removed it, but Andrew Garfield just fit that role too well. So
I still love that.
All right, let's move on to yours.
Okay, so my last little thing that I had a ton of villains in mind, because eventually in mind the villains almost they team up with the heroes to beat the new gods. And so I just started listing names. So I'm going to say a name and we'll say who it is. I have a couple in mind, but and these are kind of all over the place. So
I'm going to try my hardest to think.
So, starting off, I've got Liam Neeson.
Oh wow. Okay.
And he's a big voice guy. So I was thinking but he could also be a character.
Silver motherfucker in Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Who?
Steppenwolf.
Oh, that is good. That is good, because I was just thinking about, I don't have a Steppenwolf with the New Gods, but you know what? It's perfect. I love it. Steppenwolf.
I will find you and I will kill you.
Hey, I mean, it works. I'm trying to think of any others for like Liam Neeson. I feel like he could be a pretty decent like Batman villain, but I don't know who. He could be maybe a Two-Face. I mean, even like with what they've done with the Penguin and Pattinson's Batman, like I could maybe even see that. I mean, he's tall, but still. I mean, Colin Farrell.
I feel like he would be more of the Alfred type.
He would be. He would be.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then I forgot. We'll do this, and then I guess I'll wrap up with my Batmans. Okay. I completely forgot. So next name, Tom Cruise.
God, no, I'm not even, no.
So I was thinking, I don't know. I see Tom Cruise playing a rich guy. I was thinking like a Lex Luthor. A
villain? Okay.
These are all villains, so I'm thinking villains for these. So Tom Cruise as a Lex Luthor, maybe, but I don't know how he would look bald. Well, no. Think about Tropic Thunder.
He had prosthetics on his face, though.
You can do prosthetics. I don't know. I'm sure. Well, who's a good Lex Luthor? I don't think any of my other names are good Lexes. So,
God, who was your Batman again?
I'm not gonna. I'm saving it.
Oh, you're saving your Batman.
We'll wrap up with my Batmans. I could almost see I don't know. I did fight your Jake Gyllenhaal Batman, but I could feel like he could be almost anything.
Yeah,
he's such a good actor.
He is
so biased.
He's incredible,
but still. I have Will Poehler, Adam Warlock guy.
As Lex?
No. It's just the name. Next name.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking for him maybe for some reason like one of the like fourth dimension beings, like Mr. Mxyzptlk.
He could also be a good Brainiac.
He would be a good Brainiac. Next name, I had Jake Gyllenhaal. I had him for Joker because that's who I was just thinking in mind. I have two kind of funny ones.
Okay.
I have Bill Murray and Kevin Smith.
Oh, Kevin Smith as Kevin Smith.
That's who I thought it. Like I was just like, I just want him to be in my DC universe.
Yeah, he could just. He was in, I think it was one of the Teen Titans cartoons or animated series.
I think he was.
He was Kevin Smith podcast. Yeah.
Yeah. I could see them as like a Batman villain, but like a shitty one, like Mad Hatter or Calendar Man.
Yeah.
And like maybe and make it like cool though. Make it intense.
Calendar Man.
Hey, Polka Dot Man, you suck. And then Denzel Washington.
Good fucking God.
I couldn't think of anything.
Zod.
Zod would be good.
Hold on.
You know what? He'd be a good Lex.
It would also be a good Lex.
I like
Yeah.
that actually.
Who says that Lex can be black?
Exactly. And then my last two, so I have Zendaya, and I thought Cheetah for her.
Okay. Okay. I don't know about that.
I don't know. I feel like she'd be a good like cat or like Catwoman. I have both of them on there because I wrote this like right after I saw Dune or some of it. Timothy Chalamet.
I'm not hiring him.
No, not hiring him. I was thinking of like a Flash villain again, like the Rogues or something, like a Heat Wave, Captain Cold, something like that. So that's all my villains. I just picked random names who I'd like to see play a villain. But for my Batmans, I have 4 Batmans.
Okay.
Michael
Keaton.
No.
Kevin Conroy.
No.
I
didn't. None of the actual Batmans.
Wait. What's his name? Goddamn James Bond.
Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig.
Yep.
And then there's another one.
That was I got Daniel Craig. That was one. I was thinking him or someone else be my main Batman.
There's another one. There's another one that I'm thinking of Batman. Hold on. No, continue.
So I'll say my other 2 would be some type of multiverse Batman.
Pierce Brosnan.
No, he's not a James Bond. My other 2, so I have like a Tracy McGinnis, like Batman Beyond. I couldn't think of a young Asian actor that like
I'll do it.
I like enough.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't like you enough to make no.
I can work out.
But Stephen Yeun as he's a little older than I'd want him to be, but I'd want him to be of Asian descent, and he's who came to mind.
Wow, that's kind of weird to go with Asian for Batman.
For Tracy, isn't he?
Tracy.
Isn't he Asian? He's ethnic. Oh. Yeah. Okay. I'm seeing people ask like, who would you cast as an Asian American Terry McGinnis? Okay. So yes, Stephen Yeun. And then for another one, I just want him in my movie as a Batman is Johnny Depp. Why? I don't know. I just liked it.
I don't think it would be a good Batman.
I don't. Well, okay, he's gonna be like just a weird multiverse Batman. He's not like he's not a leading Batman.
Are you talking about low key style?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He's a variant.
Yeah.
And then my other like leading Batman besides Daniel Craig, was Richard Madden, Icarus.
Okay, that's not bad.
I think I wrote this before Eternals. I just like he's got kind of the look, just of like a Batman, and I liked it. So
I avoided having him in there as my Superman.
He would be a good Superman too. But I think that's it.
That's it.
That's
wow.
All. It took us like 6 months to put this out.
Yeah, it did.
I've since Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Or at least since the second part of our DC rewrite came out. But do go watch those so you know what we're talking about for these. But that's our episode 9 of the Continuity Crew podcast. Thank you all for watching our DC recast. Like I said, if you've watched this one and you had no idea what we're talking about, go watch the other ones. Those are some fun videos. Those are probably my favorite episodes we've done of the podcast. So go watch those. As always, though, thank y'all for watching. We've been the Continuity Crew. I'm Will.
Ha!
That's when. Thank y'all for watching. We love movies and we love y'all, and we'll see you on the next one.